Alright, stage strike's going down.
No, that's how we work. Oh no, he's in the window.
Hey, you guys are good as you're ready. Starting out on FD. Let's do it. Too many foxes on stage already. I am doing commentary. Would you like to join me?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna give you the microphone and I'll piggyback on you.
Okay.
Because you had the better commentator.
Teams are kind of hard to commentate, but let's see. Colbol DOP versus Flamin and Zidane. They're both pretty tough teams, honestly. DOP is, of course, a very good player. He's been around, he's like one of the original Florida Peaches. He's been around for a while. Team with Colbol, which is actually really scary. Colbol, of course, being one of the best foxes. Zidane is apparently he's an upcoming player. He's really good. That's from what I've heard. And his teammate Flamin Warren. He's also initially a Georgia player, became Florida player. He's also pretty good. Colbol and DOP are on the red team, and they are actually behind. It's a double fox team. One second. You guys have to play the Extreme and Jay Willie. They're by the door, I think. They're on the setup by the door. Yeah.
What? You don't get the stream treatment, huh? Is that it?
Second match you can if you want, but this one they already matched, so you just go play the match. They're on the setup by the door. Yeah.
You gotta play Extreme and Jay Willie.
Yeah, they're by the door. So. I believe DOP said he was kind of rusty because he moved in North Carolina for a job and hasn't played that much. And it's kind of showing. Like, green team is pulling ahead, double fox. They're kind of taking advantage of, I guess, Peach being floaty in general. Being able to rack a lot of damage on her really quick and just kill her really fast. She's not stock tanking like Peaches tend to do in teams a lot of the time. It's still pretty close though because both red players are at low percent. And if both green are at high percent, so if they kill off player 4 and then player 3 really quick, like in section, then they'll be ahead and they'll have a 2-on-1 scenario. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
We're foreskin into pretty much that's
1-on-1, tight battle.
Okay, so I missed what happened, sorry, but looks like
it is Flamin versus DOP.
Flamin versus DOP. DOP's he's really good against Fox. Given that he's from Florida, he has lots of experience, but he's a good player too. Oh.
Yeah, his little brother plays Peach, so.
Right, his little brother's supposed to be a really good Peach.
You lost the foreskin in the...
They reported.
Are we on or is it double?
It's double in him. You guys are good.
Okay.
And that's right. Takes round.
It took a while, but he got it.
It was very good. That was a good match. Sorry, I had to report the brackets too. But DOP once again showing his experience. Warren is he's a good player. But DOP's experience showing through.
They just banned Yoshi.
DOP using Sword Dancer's tag. Hi, Sword Dancer. What's up? It's Fleet Decay. Alright, second game. I think it's 1-0, isn't it?
It is 1-0 for DOP and Colbol.
Do you have an overlay for the score?
I didn't set one up. I can't.
It's not a big. We can save it for singles. It's not a big deal for teams.
I'll do it.
Okay, one second. I'm gonna go play the match. Okay.
So it is 1-0 for DOP and Colbol. Let me set that up. Okay, we're going to Rainbow Cruise or Rainbow Ride, depending on where you play. You're back. I missed you. I didn't know what I was going to do without you. Should I just put it next to their name?
Right over here. Under the name.
Let's do it right there. Let me get this back to you.
We have a counterpick Rainbow Cruise against the Peach Fox team. Makes sense. Rainbow Cruise moving around. Peach dies really fast because the ceiling can be low. And Double Fox a lot of mobility on the stage. But so despite Colbol being a phenomenal player on most of the neutrals, he's also just as good on the I guess the counterpick stages. That's the biggest two I've ever seen.
I know, but it's not even 2, it's 0.
So it looks like Green Team is once again full of stock lead early. Because Double Fox can be very overwhelming, especially when the two foxes are in sync and playing very well together. Right now, like they've got the two separated. Colbol's handling his side pretty well, but DOP was struggling a little bit. Like I said, they're sort of focusing on picking on DOP last match. Peach is not particularly great on this stage because like a lot of her strengths are nullified by the fact that the stage is moving and the ceilings are low. So, and the varying platform heights also really hinder her. Colbol is playing really well on point. He's the way they're playing the team is they're letting Colbol run and be aggressive, and DOP tries to handle whoever's left. Oh, those are some really low some really I lost my words. Those are some good kills they just put out. It set the tone for the match. Them ahead. Colbol bringing it back. DOP is actually at a almost kill percent on this stage, so they have to play it very carefully. Once again, it's good pressure on Colbol. I'm not sure which fox is which, so I'm refraining from using the names. Colbol with a good grab read and good up smash read too. Now this is once again the same scenario as last match where if they can kill off one of them really quick, the red team can kill off one of them really quick, then the red team can eventually win. Because 2v1 is much harder than 2v2.
I think that one is on Zidane.
Okay, well, okay. Yeah, it's Zidane. Okay, so Nico Boy dies up, or Colbol dies up early, and that's it. Too much pressure. Peach cannot handle all the mobility on the stage. That brings it to a 1-1. Well, receiving some words of encouragement from his brother, Nico Boy, also a good player. Actually a very good set. The brackets are actually pretty stacked for teams, so you'll be seeing a lot of really good sets, a lot of good matches. Hope as many of them get recorded as possible.
I know there's one over there. I think that's the only other one.
Green team counterpicks Pokemon Stadium. I'm not sure about this choice because Peach dies really quick on this stage because of low ceiling, but I guess Colbol just wanted to be able to kill them as fast as possible, and that more than working for them. You can see this match, both teams are taking more, instead of a divided 1v1 strategy, they're playing more of like close to each other, tag team kind of style, and it's working much better for the red team. Peach is actually very good at that kind of thing because her down smash and high priority neutral air provides a lot of disruption. You can see like they're trying to split them up and make 2 1v1s, but red team is trying their hardest to make it a 2v2 the whole time. Which is where their team comp will shine, as opposed to Double Fox, who either overwhelm their opponents or try to win the 2 1v1s. Top with good decisions. Choosing to cover his opponent's or his teammate getting hit. It's a very important thing to do in teams. Is if someone has lag time after committing to something, it's really important for you as a teammate to punish them for it. And it's important for your teammate to protect your partner when your partner puts himself in that scenario. 2 quick kills for Green Team. Red's at a slight disadvantage, but with that mistake, with that mistake, Red's put himself in a good lead, full stock. Percentage are low as well, and they're racking up damage really fast. So Green Team is has to make up a lot of ground right now. It was actually a really bad scenario. They're both getting edge guarded, but they both make it back okay. Like you can see, red team moving around together, trying to stick together. DOP will spend most of his time shielding and allowing Colbol to engage on both of them, and then DOP will just throw in just his disruption and try to pick off whoever gets knocked away. Oh, green with 2 very, very good kills and sets them at a potential comeback scenario. They both have 1 stock each, as opposed to 3 stocks on the red team, but I think if they can kill one of them really fast and nullify that stock advantage, then they can potentially come back with some good play. But Colbol is just so good. He's getting in there, he's making all his hits, he's getting the hits, and he's making his count into combos. Right now they're picking on top, trying to remove that 2% dash. Oh, and like I said, there is this comeback scenario. It's up to DOP to make the 2v1 comeback with Peach. It's not going to be easy for him against 2 Foxes. One Fox alone is a hard matchup for Peach.
Without that edge guard.
Yeah, without the ability for her to waste a lot of time and gimp. She really can't commit to many things because... Oh wow, very good up smash from DOP. Very good choice. It's one of those old school tricks that you don't see very often anymore. And right there, you can see DOP is suffering because he can't finish his edge guard. And the other Foxes, they would make it back safely because he has to deal with the other Foxes still on the stage. It's a very close match, and one of the... It's a very stacked teams bracket. Colbol and DOP could be knocked out a lot earlier than they had hoped to. Oh, that could be it. That's the end of Peach. Very good match.
I told you I'm the legendary.